Hello students, welcome to Science 2 lecture. Today we are going to see chapter number 7 of our Science 2, that is Introduction to Microbiology. In this particular lecture we are going to study about applied microbiology, industrial microbiology and what are the products formed using microbiology. Now first of all, what does the word microbiology means? So microbiology is the study of living organisms that are too small to be visible with our naked eyes. It is a study which deals with the living organisms that are very small, too minute to be visible with our naked eyes. Now what are these organisms? So these organisms include bacteria, viruses, fungi, parasites, or any other living organism which is very small in shape, that cannot be seen with our naked eyes, are collectively known as microbes, and the study of these organisms is known as microbiology. Now, after watching this lecture, you will be able to understand the usefulness of some bacteria, and you will get the knowledge of the field of microbiology. What are the different fields which you can pursue if you want to make a career in microbiology. Now, before starting today's topic, let's do a quick recap that which different microbes are useful to us. Now, about different microbes you have studied in your previous standard. We have studied about a useful microorganism called as lactobacilli, right? Then you have studied about Saccharomyces cerevisiae, then Aspergillus niger, Xanthomonas species. So these are few microbes, the names of microbes which you have studied, how they are useful, and what are the products produced with the help of these microbes. So if you are using lactobacilli, the products which can be made is yogurt, butter, cheese, right? If you have studied about the microbes Saccharomyces cerevisiae, the products produced by this microbe is bread, wine, apple cider, ethanol. Then if we talk about Aspergillus niger, the product produced by using this microbe is citric acid and gluconic acid. Alright, so these are the various products which are being made with the help of microbes. Okay, now I have already explained you this, that microbiology is a branch that deals with the study of microbes. It's called microbiology. Okay, microbes are what? Microbes include bacteria, viruses, fungi. Okay. Then branch of biology in which study of enzymes related to some prokaryotes and eukaryotic microbes, proteins, applied genetics, molecular biology, etc. is performed is called as applied microbiology. Now, in this we have two types of microbiology. Actually, there are many, but for now, at this level, you need to know that the variants, your two types of microbiology. First is applied microbiology, which study the relation, the application of microbes of eukaryotics and prokaryotics or molecular biology, how it is performed. So all this thing comes under applied microbiology. Now this study is used for various products like making of food and medicines on a large scale, how with the help of microorganisms different foods and medicines can be made. So applied microbiology deals with this. Alright. Another type of microbiology is industrial microbiology. Now this science related to commercial use of microbes in various economic, social and environmental related processes and products are included. So basically this deals with how microbes can be used to make some product and how it can be sold in a market on a large scale. Okay. So main feature can be included like various production with the help of fermentation, example bread, cheese, wine. Okay, then use of microbes for garbage management and pollution control. How industrial microbiology deals the microbes can be used to for garbage management. So then it comes under the factor of social and environmental related process, right? Garbage management and pollution control will come under the factors of social and environmental processes. So this is the difference between applied and industrial microbiology. All right, now today let us study with the products. So first we are going to see the dairy products. What dairy products are there? So since ancient times, milk is converted into various products for its preservation purpose, right? Since ancient times, people used to make yogurt or curd, you can say, at their home. And how it is being made? With the help of milk, right? So water content and acidity of the milk changes due to formation of these products, and texture, taste and flavor is also improved. Basically, milk is the main product which is converted into different byproducts, that is butter, cheese, cream, yogurt, right? So what is happening, what we are doing, how we are changing it? We are actually changing the texture of the milk, the water content and the acidity which is present in the milk. All these things are being changed, and then a new product with an enhanced flavor is made, right? Now this process are performed on large scale with more skills. For production of most of the milk products, bacteria in milk itself are used. Only cheese is produced with the help of fungi. Okay. Now basic process for production of yogurt, cheese and cream is same. How it is done? It is first of all, let us see this. Okay, so let us first see the process of frozen yogurt. How yogurt is being made. Okay, the basic process for production of yogurt, cheese and cream is same. In all this thing, first thing is milk is pasteurized at the beginning to destroy unwanted microbes. If in case there are harmful microbes present in the milk, so with the help of pasteurization process, the harmful microbes are being destroyed. Then it is fermented with the help of lactobacilli. Okay, now lactobacilli is a microbe, right? So with the help of lactobacilli, the milk is fermented. Now what happens during this fermentation? Lactose sugar which is present in the milk is converted into lactic acid. Okay, and milk proteins are coagulated with the help of lactic acid. So what is happening in fermentation process? The lactose sugar which is present in the milk, it is converted into lactic acid. And who converts this? It is the lactobacillus which converts the lactose into lactic acid. Okay, and the milk proteins are coagulated. They form a lump together. Now you must have seen this process. Your mother must have said you, or you must have heard it somewhere कि दूध जो है वो फट जाता है, बोलते हैं ना जैसा कि दूध है ना फट गया है. तो फट गया है क्या होता है एक्चुअली? वो है फर्मेंटेशन का प्रोसेस. उसमें जो मिल्क के प्रोटीन्स होते हैं वो कोएगुलेट हो जाते हैं, एंड जो वे होता है, जो वाटरी सब्सटेंस होता है वो अलग हो जाता है. तो लैक्टोबैसिलस जो मिल्क में ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट होता है, जो बैक्टीरिया जो मिल्क में माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है लैक्टोबैसिलस वो ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट होता है मिल्क में, और एसिडिटी लेवल जो है वो इंक्रीज हो जाता है, मिल्क वाटर कंटेंट अलग हो जाता है, और प्रोटीन्स जो है वो एक साथ कोएगुलेट हो जाते हैं. ऑलराइट, so this is basically the fermentation process. Now besides this, compounds with taste and flavor are also formed. Okay, so if you have tasted the butter, okay, fresh butter which has been made from the milk, fresh one, I'm not saying about the preservative one, okay, the one which we get in the market, that is a preservative one. Fresh butter, if you have ever tasted it, it is like the taste of that butter is slightly different. It is very enhancing and rich in taste. All right, So this is the main basic process in making of any milk product, like basically yogurt, you can say, or cheese, and what else? Yeah, yogurt, cheese, and cream. All right. Now see, this was the basic process. Now, yeah, on the screen you can see that yogurt is being made. See, first thing is it is pre-treated milk. Okay, that means it is pasteurized milk. Unwanted harmful microbes are being destroyed. Then it is been cultured. Cultured means it is fermented. Okay, for industrial production it is fermented. Milk is boiled and it is cooled. Okay, first thing it is boiled and then it is cooled down. Then bacterial strain of Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus delbrueckii is added in 1:1 proportion. I'll write it down and show you what are these two bacterias. Bacterial strain is, first strain is Streptococcus thermophilus. Streptococcus thermophilus. This is one of the strain, and another strain is Lactobacillus delbrueckii. Okay, delbrueckii. So now you need to remember the name of the bacterial strain used for different production. For production of yogurt products on industrial level I am talking about. Okay, so here we are using Lactobacillus delbrueckii and Streptococcus thermophilus. These are the two strains of bacteria which are added once the milk boiled and cooled down. Then in 1:1 proportion these two bacterial strains are added, and then lactic acid is formed due to Streptococcus that makes the proteins to gel out, that gives you dense consistency to the yogurt. Okay, and acetaldehyde like compounds are formed due to Lactobacillus that gives characteristic taste to yogurt. तो ये जो दो हमने बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन ऐड करे, इनका फंक्शन क्या है, मेन थिंग क्या है, फर्मेंटेशन तो होता ही है, उसके साथ क्या होता है, जो स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस की जो स्ट्रेन है उससे जो प्रोटीन होता है वो एक जेल आउट फॉर्म में आपको डेंस कंसिस्टेंसी दिखता है ना योगर्ट का, तो वो किसके वजह से मिल रहा है, स्ट्रेप्टोकोकस थर्मोफिलस की वजह से. और जो टेस्ट होता है योगर्ट का, एक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक जो टेस्ट है, जो एनहांस्ड टेस्ट है, वो किसके वजह से आ रहा है, लैक्टोबैसिलस डेल्ब्रुएकी के थ्रू आ रहा है. ओके, नाउ डिफरेंट फ्रूट जूसेस आर ऑल्सो मिक्सड. अभी फ्लेवर्ड योगर्ट भी मिलते हैं, लाइक स्ट्रॉबेरी योगर्ट होता है, बनाना योगर्ट मिलता है. तो ये इसमें एडिशनल क्या ऐड किया जाता है, फ्रूट जूसेस मिक्स करे जाते हैं अलॉन्ग विद द बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन to give it a flavor, to give it different flavors. All right, so this is how yogurt is made. Then we have butter also. Okay, now see here, over here let's see ghee. Okay, from fresh milk how ghee is being made. So we have fresh milk, it has been fermented, then sour milk and yogurt we are getting after fermentation. Then churning process is done. Because of churning, buttermilk and lactic butter are being separated. Okay, churning process अगर आपने देखा होगा, वो एक प्रोसेस होता है, उसमें रॉड जैसा कुछ स्पून होता है, उसे कंटिन्यूसली टर्न करते हैं, राइट, तो वो चर्निंग प्रोसेस होता है. तो चर्निंग प्रोसेस की वजह से बटर मिल्क और लैक्टिक बटर जो होता है वो सेपरेट हो जाता है. फिर उसे अलग अलग सेपरेट करने के बाद उसे हीट किया जाता है, और हीट करने के बाद हमें घी मिलता है. जो प्रोडक्ट है वो क्या होता है, फिर घी होता है. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ घी इज बीन मेड. नाउ लेट अस सी द चीज प्रोडक्शन, हाउ चीज इज बीन मेड. So cheese is produced, first thing is chemical and microbiological test of milk are performed. Okay, chemical test होता है, microbiological test भी होता है. Then some colors and microbes like Lactobacillus lactis and Lactobacillus cremoris, Streptococcus thermophilus are mixed with the milk. अब यहाँ पर अगर आप देखोगे योगर्ट में सिर्फ दो टाइप के बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन हमने यूज करे थे, that was Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus delbrueckii. In production of cheese, 3 types of microbes are used. first is Lactobacillus lactis. Okay, let me write it down. So first is Lactobacillus lactis. So this is one microbe. Second is Lactobacillus cremoris. Okay, then we have Streptococcus thermophilus, the same strain. Okay, so Streptococcus, I'll write it out somewhere here, thermophilus. Okay, it's quite jumbled up, but you remember this name, that first is Lactobacillus lactis, then we have Lactobacillus cremoris and then Streptococcus thermophilus. तो ये तीनों जो बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन है वो मिक्स किए जाते हैं. अब इससे क्या फ़ायदा होगा, हम क्यों ये ऐड कर रहे हैं ये वाली बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन? इट विल गिव सारनेस टू द मिल्क. जो सार टेस्ट एक आता है चीज़ में, एक थोड़ा सा सार टेस्ट आता है, वो किसके वजह से मिलेगा? ये जो बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन हमने ऐड करा है इसके वजह से हमें सारनेस मिलेगा. जो डेंस टेक्सचर होता है चीज़ का वो मिलेगा, और जो वाटरी सब्सटेंस होता है चीज़ में से, योगर्ट, एक्चुअली योगर्ट को जब हम कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो उसमें जो वाटर कंटेंट होगा उसे भी रिमूव कर दिया जाएगा. तो दिस थिंग्स आर, ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर बीन एडेड. व्हाई दिस बैक्टीरियल स्ट्रेन्स आर एडेड? ताकि उसको एक अच्छा टेस्ट मिले, एनहांस फ्लेवर मिले और उसका टेक्सचर परफेक्ट रहे, डेंस टेक्सचर है. ठीक है, तो हमने 3 स्ट्रेन्स ऐड कर दिए अब उसमें चीज़ प्रोडक्शन. ऑलराइट, नाउ ये जो एंजाइम्स अगर हम जो ऐड करते तो प्रीवियसली ट्रेडिशनली क्या होता था, पुराने ज़माने में ये जो एंजाइम होता था ये पहले एलिमेंट्री कैनाल, कैटल की एलिमेंट्री कैनाल से रिमूव किया जाता था. So it was very cruel to kill the animals and then collect the enzyme rennet. Okay, enzyme which is called as rennet is used in this process, which was traditionally obtained from alimentary canal of cattle. Okay, now however this enzyme, now we have when we are producing cheese on a large scale, इंडस्ट्रियल लेवल पे जब चीज़ का प्रोडक्शन हो रहा है तो उस लेवल पे रेनेट जो एंजाइम है उसे ऑब्टेन करना डिफिकल्ट होगा. तो उसलिए साइंटिस्ट हैव वर्क एंड दे हैव रिप्लेस्ड इट विद एन अनदर एंजाइम विच इज कॉल्ड एज प्रोटीएज. Okay, and this enzyme is obtained from fungi. Okay, and because of this now they produce vegetarian cheese. Now previously in olden times अगर हम रेनेट जब यूज़ किया जाता था, रेनेट एंजाइम जब यूज़ किया जाता था तो दोज पीपल हु आर वेजिटेरियन दे वर नॉट एबल टू ईट द चीज़ बिकॉज फॉर देम इट्स लाइक इट हैज़ बिकम नॉन वेज. ओके, वेजिटेरियन नहीं रहता था वो. इसलिए अब जो हम उसमें एंजाइम यूज़ करते हैं, प्रोटीएज जो एंजाइम जो हम फंगाई से ऑब्टेन करते हैं, इस वजह से चीज़ जो है वो वेजिटेरियन हो गया और वो जो नॉन वेज पीपल है और जो वेज खाते हैं वो भी कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं. राइट, सो दिस हैज़ ऑल्सो बीन अ थिंग सिंस वी आर नॉट किलिंग द एनिमल्स ऑल्सो एंड वी आर ऑब्टेनिंग वेजिटेरियन चीज़ ऑल्सो. राइट, so with this we have completed our process of cheese making. Okay, one more thing, the whey which is been separated from the yogurt. अब yogurt में से जब whey और yogurt जब सेपरेट कर दिया जाता है तो वे का क्या होता है, जो वाटरी सब्सटेंस होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज वे. यू मस्ट हैव सीन दिस कि वाटर जो निकलता है योगर्ट में से उसे वे कहा जाता है. ऑलराइट, WHEY, वे. नाउ दिस वे विच इज बीन सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम द योगर्ट इज यूज फॉर डिफरेंट प्रोसेस. ओके, it is not like they have removed the whey and they will throw it out. They are going to use it for some different production. All right, now once the process of cheese is done, okay, now cheese जब बन जाता है, वे सेपरेट हो गया, ठीक है, योगर्ट में से. अब इसके जो स्टेप्स होते हैं वो काफ़ी सारे स्टेप्स से they go through like different steps and then we get the cheese. Now the steps can be like cutting the solid yogurt into pieces. We have a quite big amount like you can see in this picture. ये जो स्टोर किया हुआ है, what is this? This is nothing but the cheese. Okay, तो ये different steps होते हैं like cutting of the solid pieces of yogurt. Then it is been washed, rubbing is done, salting is done, and mixing of essential microbes and pigments along with the flavors. Why we are again adding microbes over here? To preserve it, to make it preserve for a longer time. Preservatives we are adding, right, to keep it for a longer time. So these are various steps which are being followed in the process of cheese making. Okay, then we get the cheese which you can easily get from the market. Okay, so this is how cheese is being made.